and a song to hum along with and sway.
Get your perfect entertaining start to the day.
At 9 a.m. every weekday morning with
Mahima's Good Morning
Bay.
Good morning, Bay. आप सभी लोग हमारे से प्यार भरा नमस्ते, नमस्कारा, वणक्कम, खुशामदीद, अस्सलाम वालेकुम, सत श्री अकाल, अंदरिकी वंदन, जय स्वामी नारायण, जय श्री कृष्णा, जय जनींद्र, and of course हमारे सारे इस्माइली भाई बंधु बनेंगे याली मदद एंड मोराली मदद जन हैं आपके महिमा के दर फालतू बाबा.
Of course, Faltu Rani लेकर आपके लिए one other week. Oh my God, we're in the third week of this year, Badhujan.
Time flew, right? 2021 just flying literally.
It's flying.
You know, it's like 307 days of sheltering in place for us since last year. March pe hua tha, and we have a few more. I think once Biden comes in, make sure we complete a whole year of COVID discipline.
Oh, why will he make sure?
Hey, but I'll tell you one thing, Banujan, please make sure you are, masking and staying healthy. Very important, Banujan. The season is changing. Winter's gone. It's springtime already, by the way.
Right.
Did you know that, Faldrani? Gone.
Really?
Khatam ho gaya winter, wahi pe.
Actually, Altu Baba,
You seem...
no, it's not completely gone. We'll have a little bit of it again. Bay Area has been a little warm for
It's
the
been
past
warm.
2 days, but
That's
not
right.
entirely, right?
Well, yeah, for the past 2 days, yes. And I'm actually going for walks outside without a jacket on, so you can imagine.
Oh, really? Then
Otherwise,
I can start coming. Okay.
Yeah, water, Father. That's not keeping you... I like the way excuses you make. Well, Bacha, we'll talk more about that.
It's like,
sure.
it's like in the Morgan Freeman voice. Oh, I'm going to start coming on the walks. But you know she's not going to.
Well, but you know what? I'll give you a traffic update of what's happening in the roads. Let's take a total sustainable.
It's time for the Bandu traffic update. Call us from wherever you are at 408-912-2479.
Alright, 408-912-2479. If you're facing some traffic somewhere where I have not mentioned Radhamarjan. But before that, let me tell you, 92 near the exit of 92 and 101, there's actually 280. There's a kind of a congestion there. Probably people trying to get to the Half Moon Bay, whatever it is, or coming back from that thing. Because, yeah, it's a holiday, right? People are still traveling right now. Please, guys, when you're traveling, please be very careful. You know, I'll tell you what, this is what happens. Ever since we have a holiday, right, 15 days ke baad ek surge aata hai of the cases, new cases, happens automatically. So please make sure you are partying responsibly. I'm not saying don't party, but just be responsible. Party within limits of family, I should say, who are sheltering in place together. That's what you should do. Or get yourself tested, get a vaccination, then you do what you want to do. Right? That's more important, right? That's why we don't want you to fall sick. We don't want you to spread the virus to everybody else also. So be mindful of that. Now, speaking of traffic incidents, there's actually nothing in the Bay Area which I can actually tell you about, what you will be concerned about. You know, Berkeley area, of course, is an accident which actually is on the 580 MacArthur Maze, Oakland. This is impacting the entire exit all the way on, it's like, let me just see, 680 is coming up all the way back from 2-3 exits are there, but the actually is impacted with that. Watch out for that. And also an accident reported on 24 eastbound in that region. So South Bay mein kuch bhi nahi hai which I can talk about or which I should report about, Bandujan. So free, they are kind of free right now. So some congestion here and there. Getting onto the bridge on 884, there's a bit of congestion. Not an accident, but just a general bottleneck which happens. Now, many people are actually working from home. Thank you so much, everybody, for that. And let me tell you one thing, Bandujan, if you actually plan outside, today would be the wonderful day to do it. Yeah, because one, of course, it's a holiday. Kids are off, I suppose. And even many offices also are closed because of Martin Luther King Day. In that special thing, but there's going to be sunlight all through tomorrow. Why tomorrow? Day after tomorrow also. There's no clouds anywhere. Probably even have some rain over the Friday part of it. But of course, until then, enjoy the beautiful weather outside. It's not too hot, not too cold. 48 minimum and maximum hit probably around 74 by mid-afternoon, I should say. Or should I say later part of the afternoon. 2 p.m. tak to thoda bahut suraj aa jayega. We'll have some heat over there. Good time for a walk if you're asking me. And Faltri doesn't ask you because I have a good time for a walk. And she'll say, what? No, okay, whatever. And just change the topic immediately.
No, I said I'll join you for the walk, Alto.
Morgan Freeman said something, na? What did Morgan Freeman say?
when she knew really well that she's not going to go on that walk.
Exactly. That background voice comes up anyways.
That's not the Morgan Freeman. That was my bad
No, that's your talent, Falguni. The question is your talent. See, please don't...
No, it's
don't...
not my talent. It's your talent.
Thank you. Finally, somebody called... today is going to be a different
bad,
date.
bad impression.
So what? Anyway, let me just say, jalebi khana. What is this? Good time for jalebi khana. Very good. Deepak ji, aap jalebi banao, hum kha ke jayenge. Deepak ji is posting on Facebook saying that this is a very good time for jalebi khana and all.
Oh, wow.
Deepak ji, aap sweet nahi kha sakte, मालूम है ना? Vishal ji, good morning to you too. And of course, again, wishing dear Bruno a very happy birthday.
Belated happy birthday.
Yes, Bruno, I hope you saved some cake for me.
Bruno. Oh, sorry, that was my... I sang happy birthday dog. Be quiet.
That's not the way you sing happy birthday in dog.
Woof, 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 woof.
Okay, so anyway, I think Bruno seemed amused anyways. But anyway, but that, yes, we sing happy birthday for dogs also, by the way, if you didn't know about that.
Yes, we do.
Okay, let's see. We're going to go and check out what's happening in headlines. But Jan, so Falguni is ready with the headlines for today. Falguni, take it away. What's headlines?
Well, the FBI is vetting National Guard through DC amid fears of an insider attack. President-elect Joe Biden will appeal to national unity in his inaugural address. The UK is going to be ramping up virus shots with the national crisis that they're having with regard to the coronavirus. Vaccine doubts are emerging in South Europe. Starvation and urgent need haunt Ethiopia's Tigray during conflict. And also, let's tell you that today is Martin Luther King Day, and it's a day to reflect. And people are saying that we can't walk alone. We need you to walk with us.
Yeah.
So that's one of the biggest things. And of course, Panajan, let's give you a few more headlines that came out. Twitter has banned the account of Marjorie Taylor Greene, you know, that congresswoman elected from Georgia, who is the QAnon conspiracy theorist. And also, there is a woman who tried to sell Nancy Pelosi's computer device to Russians, according to the FBI. News from India is that Indian companies are now planning to buy vaccines for their employees. About 3,81,305 beneficiaries received the COVID-19 vaccine, and about 1,48,266 doses have been administered on day 3 itself in India. We will bring you more detailed coronavirus live updates right here, Banjan. And the 10th round of talks between government and farmers' unions have been postponed to January 20th. We also will do, if possible, some news on what's going on WhatsApp. WhatsApp is giving a little more time to users.
And of course, right now what we're going to tell you is we're going to be going into Gana Khida. So, Gana Suniga, enjoy Kijika. We'll come back with all the details about news which we share right now. If at all we missed any of those headlines, you know where to find it, right? MediaMahima.com.
अरे थॉमस एडिसन की थ्योरी को याद कर बल्ब जगा दिमाग का टाइम ना बर्बाद कर थॉमस एडिसन की थ्योरी को याद कर जगा दिमाग का टाइम ना बर्बाद कर फार्मूला भाई करता जा तू ये फार्मूला भाई करता जा तू ट्राई बी पॉजिटिव टूटे दिल के पुर्जे पुर्जे जोड़ के पुर्जे पुर्जे जोड़ के पुर्जे पुर्जे जोड़ के फिकर भुला के डांस कर बात पे जोड़ दे.
And from the movie Lucknow Central, Badajan had a very bad opening, I suppose, not do very well, but songs are wonderful, Badajan, this movie. One of the songs are very good. And if you're wondering who are the music directors of this, well, Tanish Bagchi, yeah, the Reject King actually has done the song. गाने वाले तो बहुत सारे हैं, Badajan. Brijesh Shandilya है, Arman Hassan है, Vayu है, साथ में, of course, Tanish Bagchi भी है, Badajan. Lyrics सोच रहे किसका है? Very nice lyrics, right? Very simple, plain, common language. Kumar. Unbelievable, right?
सीधी सी बात है ना दिल को कंफ्यूज कर देता हूँ सजेशन में टेम्पर ना लूज कर जो फेल होता है वही तो पास होता है फेल होने वाले में गुण खास होता है लाइफ में गिर के संभलना
वोट को पाल कर।
And ये गाना एक्चुअली मैं लेके आया था स्पेशली फॉर ट्रम्प एंड ट्रम्प सपोर्टर्स। फेल हुआ तो क्या हुआ, यही तो शुरुआत होती है ना, नया सवेरा आता है यहाँ से।
Yeah, that's true.
वो जब असुर का वध होता है तो obviously good things happen, right?
Oh my God.
No, what are you talking about? I'm talking about I'm talking about the change of a new thing coming, Fatwani.
Right.
In 2 days and 2 दिन में we will be having a new president in the office. So happy with that. But 2 दिन में क्या होने वाला है किसी को मालूम नहीं. He actually probably will be pardoning his cronies also. You never know. Supposedly, Fatwani. I've heard that the list is very, very extensive. The people he's going to pardon right now.
Well,
and could include his own kids also, by the way.
And what's disturbing is, it's typical, actually, the way the pardon process works, right, is you go through, I think it goes through the judiciary and they make recommendations and then that goes to the president, right? Right now, every one of the president's, the people who are close to him and in his cabinet, they are selling access to Donald Trump.
Of course,
to,
yes.
they're selling the pardons. They're trying to make a business out of it.
No, I'll tell you, GOP actually is involved in it because GOP, what happened is now they don't have money with them.
Oh, really?
Yeah, GOP is not able to raise funds campaigns nowadays.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, so what's happening is over there, they're sending all the guys who actually can make around, probably, it's like corruption, high level corruption.
Oh, God.
You scratch my back, you scratch my daughter's back kind of thing.
Oh, God.
Yeah, that kind of
It's
stuff.
my daughter's back.
Because he directly will be implicated if at all he says that, right? He's got, I give this order to cut Jarak Krishna, he'll say.
Yeah.
Probably, I don't know. Anyway, Bajan, probably Faltani.
The way you said it, it sounded like some Hindi name. Krishna, some
Jarak Krishna. Yeah.
Something.
Jarak Krishna. Kushner.
Jared Krishna.
Hey, Jared, whatever it is. Whatever, Faltani, I tell you what is his son-in-law. So he's actually made in the history books already.
Okay, if you say so. Okay.
Yeah, see, because I tell you one thing, Faltani, if at all you were a common person, right, common president, nobody's going to care about. But if you're an uncommon person, either you're very good or very bad. Nobody can be as bad as this president is what he'll say. So when people talk about the history of America, they'll say the dark age of America was the virus and the virus in the White House.
Yeah, exactly.
And both were orange in color.
Yeah.
No, they were not.
No, they were not.
One was orange in color. Aren't you glad he's done right now?
Yeah, I'm totally glad.
Hey, people are waiting for news in detail. Can you please share what's happening with the... Okay, I really want to know one thing. What is there about what's happening with the coronavirus pandemic?
I was going to start with the other virus, okay.
Well, that virus we're not bothered about. 2 days it'll be gone anyways. I'm talking about the coronavirus. Actually, yes, Badhuja, I'll tell you one thing. It has spiked up. In fact, it has not dropped down at all. Santa Clara County alone, they've had around 1,500 new cases. That's almost 1.6 increase from the previous day. You know how we do, right? We actually count from the day previous. That's how it is. And guess what, Baranjan? That tolls also, unfortunately, we lost 20 people in our county, right? Statewide, to dekha jaye to already big, close to 500 people have passed on because of coronavirus, Baranjan. And unfortunately, we're hitting this mark of 3 million cases in statewide California. That's something very disturbing. So I just can't emphasize, I just need to emphasize every minute I'm talking to you guys, Bajan, please mask up, wear your safety PPE is called, right?
Yeah.
Personal protection equipment, right? Make sure when you go out, wear those things, sanitize, wash your hands, don't touch your face with your bare hands, and socialize kar rahe to karo, but don't try to keep 6 feet distance minimum part of it. Now that's the update about the coronavirus situation, but again, vaccine part, we'll share more information. There are a lot of data about that also. We'll carry on our news blog, mediamahima.com, for you to get more information, where you can get more information about this if at all you're 65 and over. Paltrani, so fine, let's talk about the state, what's happening with the virus in the White House.
Well, the FBI is vetting National Guard troops in D.C. amid fears of an insider attack. According to records, Trump allies are behind the rally that ignited the Capitol riot. Heavily fortified state houses are small protests as America and the nation's capital prepare for a momentous week of presidential transition and inauguration in a time of deep-seated crises. Tension remains rife in the wake of the insurrection at the Capitol less than 2 weeks ago. As defense officials say they are worried about an insider attack or other threat from service members involved in securing President-elect Joe Biden's inauguration. They're worried about that right now. And that concern is prompting the FBI to vet all 25,000 of the National Guard troops coming into Washington event, according to the latest from AP.
That's a very valid point. I never thought of it. What if they themselves are disguised as that the
It's a pretty scary moment. The massive undertaking reflects the extraordinary security concerns that have gripped Washington following the deadly Jan 6th insurrection by pro-Trump writers, and it underscores a fear stretching into the dark recesses of the national psyche that some of the very people assigned to protect the city over the next several days could present a threat to the incoming president, his VP, and other VIPs in attendance. What the people are worried about. And if you notice, Donald Trump is attending the inauguration. Be far, far away from there.
That's what even worries me more. You know why?
Yeah. I don't even want to say it. It's kind of scary what I'm thinking of, because it'll have other former presidents there. It'll have other leaders of the country. It'll have all the people who are going to be running this country in attendance, and it's just scary to think about as to what could possibly happen at that place. In the inauguration, though, Joe Biden will appeal for national unity. Biden's long political evolution leads to its biggest tests, deceptions in the time of the alternative facts president is what he's going to be sort of addressing. In the meanwhile, gun rights activists will converge on the Virginia state capitol on Monday for an annual demonstration that falls at an especially tense time this year, after the Jan 6 siege of the U.S. Capitol and 2 days before the presidential inauguration. It's called Lobby Day. Lobby Day has authorities on alert in Richmond, about 110 miles south of Washington, D.C., where Democratic President-elect Joe Biden will be sworn in on Wednesday, replacing Republican President Donald Trump. Lobby Day takes place in a highly polarized climate following a year in which anti-racist and white nationalist demonstrators clashed across the United States, and as strident Trump supporters cling to he in power. So nationwide pro-Trump demonstrations scheduled for Sunday largely fizzled after FBI issuings and several states deployed the National Guard. There was, I don't know how many of you were following the news this morning. The U.S. Capitol was actually locked down again.
Again?
Yeah, the U.S. Capitol complex was shut down for about an hour today out of an abundance of caution after a small fire broke out nearby, underscoring security jitters days before Joe Biden's inauguration. The Capitol Police said in a statement that the lockdown was lifted and the fire nearby was actually contained, and there's news that this was actually a fire in a homeless encampment underneath the bridge.
You know the sad part, Falguni?
Huh.
That just shows how edgy people are in that place.
Yes, everybody's on edge.
I think the
right
terrorists who actually want to do it have succeeded right now.
Exactly. But in the meanwhile, the biggest Anyway, the person who is responsible for a lot of this riling up, US President Donald Trump, is opting not to issue a pardon for himself as he prepares an expensive list of more than 100 pardons and commutations for release on Tuesday, a source familiar with the effort said. White House advisors have said Trump has privately debated with advisors whether to take the extraordinary step of issuing a pardon for himself, but some administration officials have cautioned him against a self-pardon because then it would make him look guilty.
No, actually, there is. My thing is, he cannot pardon himself, but there's a one to it.
What is that?
1 hour before he leaves the office, he can actually Pence, the president, Pence pardon him.
Well, anyways, many scholars have said that I don't think they're even talking, Pence and I don't know how that's going to pan out.
They have to build it up, right? Like,
Yeah.
it was okay, fine.
Many scholars have said a self-pardon would be unconstitutional because it violates the basic principle that nobody should be the judge in his or her own case. So there is a possibility. By the way, they cannot revoke a pardon. For those of you who think that a pardon can be revoked, the presidential pardon is unfettered.
It's like King's pardon. Like,
Yeah.
pardon is when you're pardoned for all your sins, but your previous sin, nothing in the future.
Correct. And also let's go on over. Remember from that Capitol, that siege that happened, right? U.S. law enforcement is investigating whether a woman took a laptop computer or hard drive from U.S. House of Reps, Nancy
Pelosi,
House
Speaker.
of Reps Speaker Nancy Pelosi's office during the Jan 6 siege of the U.S. Capitol and tried to sell this device to Russian intelligence, apparently, to a court filing. The FBI agent disclosed the detail in an affidavit released on Sunday night that outlined a criminal case against Riley June Williams, a Pennsylvania woman accused of unlawfully breaching the Capitol building and directing people to Nancy Pelosi's office. And also, the theft of electronic devices from congressional offices has been a persistent worry following this particular siege by supporters of US President Donald Trump. Acting U.S. Attorney Michael Sherwin said after the attack that some of the thefts might have potentially jeopardized what he described as national security equities, apparently. Okay, anyway, so speaking of that, national security secrets being revealed, Banajan, US President Joe Biden is going to be waiting for, President-elect rather, is going to be waiting for a recommendation from his intelligence advisors on whether to share classified information with Donald Trump after the Republican leaves office, Biden's top aide said on Sunday. Generally, previous presidents or past presidents have access to some, they get intelligence briefings and they have access to top security information. But people are saying with the way Donald Trump has been and his cronies, literally, they've been selling left, right and center things to the highest bidder. So they're worried that they might undermine the democracy of America. They might undermine national security. So,
Hey, what do you mean they might? This is what I don't like about the rhetoric. What do you mean they already have?
yeah, they have.
Accept what they have done, and then you consider more evil. They already have undermined the democracy of America.
Yeah.
And what is the point of waiting? It's like, it's like, unfortunately, you know what? It's a swamp. Everybody's in it. And if the Democrats had done the same thing, I suppose.
Exactly.
That's why they are very cautious. So, yeah, we might probably do it next time.
Yeah. Well, let's leave Jan. Let's move out of America and let's talk about Trump's best friend.
Who? Oh my God, Xi Jinping?
No. Putin.
Okay.
Okay. You know what happened? You remember that Alexei Navalny who recovered after that nerve agent? That
He
toxic
recovered?
nerve- He
Thank God.
recovered.
Okay, good, okay.
Yeah, and then he went back to Russia.
Oh my God, that guy is a sucker for punishment.
Yeah, seriously. And he has been held in a pre-trial detention. And a Russian judge demanded that Kremlin critic Alexei Navalny in pre-trial detention be held in pre-trial detention for 30 days on Monday for violating the terms of a suspended jail sentence, ignoring calls from Western countries to free the opposition politician immediately. And they're saying, West, butt out. We're going to handle this ourselves. So pretty much, it's a scary situation where this particular ruling, which came a day after police detained him at the airport, when he returned to Russia for the first time since being poisoned by a military-grade nerve agent last August, could be the prelude to him being jailed for several years, is what they're saying at this point. Anyway, let's talk a little bit about the coronavirus, Panajan. And I'll give you the latest on what's going on in India. Coronavirus live updates that are coming out as of now from India is that India is going to provide COVID-19 vaccines to Bhutan for free.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, according to their Prime Minister Shering. India reported 13,788 new COVID-19 cases and 145 deaths in the last 24 hours. As per the Union Health Ministry, the daily new cases have been below 20,000 for the past 11 days. Meanwhile, around 64% of the 3,16,375 planned beneficiaries were vaccinated on the first 2 days of the immunization drive against COVID-19. There have only been a few cases that they're saying where there have been abnormalities after people received the vaccine. Out of the 3 lakh something that has been administered, about 500 people have reported some symptoms, some issues with
Some side effects?
Yeah, some side effects.
If Bhutan got it, does Nepal also get it?
I'm not sure, but Bhutan is looking for support, right? They're strapped in terms of money, so India has offered to support them.
Yeah.
And also in India,
Ever since they legalized marijuana.
several Indian companies are making to buy COVID-19 vaccines for their employees. Just days after the country's government began one of the world's largest vaccination drives with healthcare and frontline workers. Steel producer Jindal Steel and Power Limited, autos to technology conglomerate Mahindra Group, and consumer goods giant ITC Limited have begun initial checks on hopes that vaccines will be available for purchase after the government covers priority segments. ITC would certainly like to extend the vaccination to employees. We have approached vaccine manufacturers and are an exploratory, says Amitav Mukherjee, head of corporate human resources. In the meanwhile, let's also tell you that global stocks are wavering as COVID-19 fears recovery hopes.
Trump hopes?
Yes.
Whenever you say Trump, I feel like I'm talking to the president.
Yeah, the fact president is going out is actually improving, stocks, but at the same time, COVID-19 fears are bringing them down. But do we have time, Altubaba, for an update on WhatsApp?
Of course, WhatsApp.
Facing a huge backlash of users to rival messaging platforms Signal and Telegram, WhatsApp has announced a in their privacy date. This app is now giving users until May 15 to accept its new policy. The company has published a blog explaining users what the new policy may mean. So they're saying that there's too much confusion about the recent. People are spreading a lot of misinformation. WhatsApp is not suspending or deleting any accounts as of February 8th. And WhatsApp and Facebook will not read your chats. Most importantly, most people are worried, oh, my chats are going to go on Facebook. They're not going to go on Facebook.
Really?
Yeah, they're saying that the company reiterated that user chats will end-to-end encrypted like they are right now.
I think people don't know what it means.
Yeah, they don't know.
What is privacy and what? It's not a question of chats, God. It's about your whole life going on, being sold to somebody else.
Yeah, and saying that they cannot even see those chats because they will continue to offer end-to-end encryption. And WhatsApp will not see your shared locations. They will not know where you're going. The company is insisting that the new terms of privacy does not mean that they'll be able to see your shared locations. So if you were somewhere and going for a party and you actually told somebody else at home that you're going somewhere else and you shared the location with your party group, it'll not be made visible on Facebook.
So your wife will not know.
Yeah, your wife will not. And WhatsApp is not sharing your contacts with Facebook. What they're saying is that user contacts are not going to be shared with Facebook. It said that the policy in no way expands the company to share data with Facebook. When you give us permission, we access only the phone numbers from your address book to make messaging fast and reliable. And we don't share your contact list with other apps that Facebook offers.
Good thing. Facebook, one thing what I didn't like, Fadurani, is if at all I have 10 friends and somebody joined my friends list,
Yeah.
Suddenly all 10 friends become the person's friends.
Yeah. And then take note, messaging businesses on WhatsApp is different. Using WhatsApp to reach out to businesses is different as per the company.
Yeah.
Whether you communicate with a business by phone, email, WhatsApp, it can see what you're saying and may use that information for its own marketing purposes.
That's for businesses only. So that's why the privacy setting has changed.
Yeah. Which may include advertising on Facebook, is what the company has clarified. And users can reach out to businesses on WhatsApp via Facebook as well.
And I'll tell you one thing, Baljeet, at this point in time in your life, you're worried about the privacy part of it, it's too late.
Yeah.
They already know everything about you.
Yeah. Exactly, Banishan, and you give two more companies access.
No,
Signal, Telegram, everywhere. They're giving access. Seriously, dude.
Right, but Signal actually has got wonderful security things. So they actually don't want to deal with, because they're growing, right? They're required to be very, they're giving end-to-end encryption right now. If you look at the Signal is rated top.
Isn't WhatsApp giving you end-to-end encryption?
No, but the thing is, there is still the
They
data.
are.
The user data is being mined for information. So you actually have to do WhatsApp search somewhere, and you go on check out. They'll find whatever your ads will come.
They're saying they're not doing that right now unless you've reached out to WhatsApp for business. That policy is saying. So please do read up on it. We'll try to share this article, Banjan. You can read up on it and be in before you make oh my God, everybody close this group down. We're going to go to Telegram or Signal.
Okay, fine, do it. It's okay. All the Trump supporters are anyway. So.
That's all we have time for this morning's Good Morning Babe Banjan. We'll tell you that we will be back tonight live at 5 on the Pam Pam Show. Have yourselves a terrific, magnificent Monday. Martin Luther King Day.
सन की थ्योरी को याद कर बल्ब जगा दिमाग का टाइम ना बर्बाद कर थॉमस एडिसन की थ्योरी को याद कर बल्ब जगा दिमाग का टाइम ना बर्बाद कर ये फार्मूला भाई करता जा तू ट्राई ये फार्मूला भाई करता जा तू ट्राई बी पॉजिटिव टूटे दिल के पुर्जे जोड़ के पुर्जे जोड़ के
Listen to News Radio Day Hotties with Altu Baba and Faltu Rani, where entertainment keeps getting hotter.